Twin Flame Lover. Hi, it's Dr. Amanda Noel, the Twin Flame Matchmaker, and you're asking, how do I know if someone's my twin flame or if they are just heartbreaking on me? So stay tuned. So you've caught yourself in a mess. You've called in somebody and the love is off the charts. The sex may be fireworks, or maybe you haven't even had sex, but the energy is just so palpable. You are in love and there's something out of this world. Maybe you have signs and synchronicities and you start piling all the blogs and you have all the signs, and at the same time, there's something that's not lining up. This person is not available. They're maybe not doing the healing work on themselves, they're blocked, they're stuck, you're open, you're like, come on, bring it on. And on some level, they're running away. Maybe they're a twin flame lover. Maybe they're gonna come back. Maybe when you work on yourself, you're gonna have this twin flame mirror awaken in front of you and you're gonna go, thank God, I waited it out. Or maybe it's not that. Maybe you're just letting yourself get walked on by a not twin flame runner, but just a soulmate who is coming into your world to wake you up as a karmic soulmate and to shake you up and then walk away. So here is my major telltale sign that this is not the real deal. It's if this person is coming in, they look all interested in you, they're open, they're like, yeah, and both of you have a trigger. Something comes up. It's probably what I call the sacred wound, a core wound, patterns, calling this person in through the law of attraction, what I call the twin flame mirror, where everything out here is a mirror of everything in here. It's a mirror. And you call this person in thinking, oh my God, they must be my twin flame. But guess what? There's this hidden sacred wound that you have to reveal and clear and heal. Maybe it's related to epigenetics. If you don't know about epigenetics, we carry trauma in our DNA from our ancestors. So if your great-great-grandparents went through something, didn't heal it out, and you happen to be an amazing healer, maybe you are taking this on karmically. So you call in this person, you call in this so-called twin flame, and then there's like a wrench in your system. The relationship falls apart and you know that you've hit a pattern, but you don't know what it is. So now is the time to heal and clear. If you do the healing work, you show up, you heal, and the partner is still there and they're healing with you, they're showing up with you, they are courageous warriors of love, then yeah, this is probably your twin flame. If you show up for you and they are still there showing up for you, woohoo! You are manifesting through the twin flame mirror. On the other hand, if you are doing all this deep healing work to clear yourself, to work on yourself, to show up for the sacred wound, to learn, unwind, untangle, and the person is bouncing, and you are depressed, going, what did I do wrong? Why did I deserve this? Why can't he be with me? Why? And you feel ashamed, you feel abandoned, you feel hurt, and you're left with this like icky inner child wound. You feel like a little kid, your heart is splattered on the floor. That is not a twin flame relationship. Maybe that person will come back if you do the deep healing work, but it's probably your chance to clear out old Akashic record energy, old childhood wounding energies, old abandonment patterns, old epigenetic entanglements that are clogging your twin flame DNA from aligning with a true love who sticks, who grows with you, like the 1111 railroad tracks, where you are independent, two people, but you're on the same track together. So here's my tip. If it still doesn't feel good after, I don't know, a couple of months, I don't know your time frame, but you've been working and healing and working on yourself and it still feels really crappy, probably this person was not your twin flame, and probably they took an energetic dump in your field. Probably you were on a twin flame path for a little while, like you came together, you mirrored each other, you connected, you maybe had some sexual exchange, and there was a merging that happened. But when you hit the kink in the hose, when you hit the sacred wound and the childhood trauma or the past life trauma, that just the intense fear of separation came up and you guys bounced off, this person probably exchanged some of his or her psychic garbage and dumped it into your space. Now, this isn't a problem as long as you can kick it out. But a lot of us, especially women, we're programmed, dump on me, take it into my system, it feels real good. We're programmed to have babies. We take things into our sacral chakras, the second chakra, that's where the womb space is. We take in seeds and we turn them into entire tree lines, family trees. But the problem is sometimes we take on our partner's psychic trauma energy. And yes, it's mirroring ours in a way, it's our own, but sometimes we'll take it on even sexually and we'll get stuck with all this gray, foggy psychic energy. As an intuitive, I can read it in women's auras, and oftentimes in the second chakra, there's this funky lower vibrational depression energy, and it rides up the spine and it gets stuck in the heart space. It becomes this grief energy, and that's where we can have lung problems. Where I hear women, especially after they've gone through a heartbreak, they'll have this deep cough, this just intense release. That was old stuck energy from lifetimes, from childhood, that comes through the encounter with this false twin flame, what I call the twin flame counterfeit. It comes through their sexual energy, and when they're finally ready to open their hearts, they open it up, but then the grief comes out. So on one hand, it's a gift. This person came in to wake you up, to spark your twin flame. You are ignited. You are on a twin flame path. That's great. On the other hand, can you clear out the funk? Can you dump the dump that they've taken in your aura? Women are programmed so often to be the healers in partnerships, and it's time to stop doing this. It's time to step up as women and claim our ability to heal from an empowered place and say, you have to show up emotionally for yourself. But guess what? It's all a twin flame mirror. Whenever we teach our partners, you need to show up, you need to do this, guess where we have to start? We gotta do it. So my request is for those women out there who are chasing after a twin flame runner, they're abandoned, they have patterns, they have programs that are stopping the love from coming into their own worlds, and they have this energy in their womb space pulling in this grief and depression and darkness from getting heartbroken. Can you love yourself? Yes. Can we really hold ourselves? Can we really allow the partner's energy to separate, to clear out? Can you psychically drain out and cut cords and feel your own stuff and feel the depth of the pain and the depth of the beauty of the pain and the sadness and the abandonment wounds? It's all good. In fact, any emotion that we run that is our own emotion feels good. It feels like the ocean. It feels like sadness, yeah, joy, yeah, laughter, depression, stuck energy. Ooh, it's mine. If we can just be with it, then it enlightens. But when it's not our emotions, when we're holding it for someone else, this is the problem a lot of us high-heeled priestesses have, is we are such powerful healers that we like to heal our partners. We're addicted to healing. We want to heal him, heal him, heal him. Wait a minute, girlfriends, we gotta heal ourselves. We gotta show up with big girl panties on. We gotta be our own masterful healers. High-heeled priestesses, masters in self-healing. And instead of healing our men, instead of being their mommies from that codependent way, we step up as divine mothers and say, look, men, you have to father your inner child. You can show up with me as an equal, and yes, I will take care of your child on some level. I will nurture you, I will let you into my womb space, and you gotta be self-responsible and heal your own pain. You can't dump up in here. This sacred chalice is a free palace for me and for the light. You can't bring dark energy into my temple. So yes, it's time to tell our partners to be self-responsible, but we can't tell anyone anything until we embody it within ourselves. So what is something you can do right now to claim your pain, to claim your sacred wound, to learn about your ancestors, the trauma they've gone through, and look at yourself and go, oh, I have that pattern too. And start clearing this out, loving yourself. You are a goddess of love, just like Aphrodite, Isis, Mary Magdalene, Ashtart, Inanna, Kuan Yin, Lakshmi. It is you, your universe. You have the ability to love. Infinite love resides within your heart. It's implanted within your womb, and it runs through all of your chakras. You are an almighty high-heeled priestess, goddess of love. And when we start looking within and bringing this love in, holding our own trauma, our own pain, and we make separation with outside sources that we've been co-actively, codependently coordinating with, co-creating with in unhealthy ways. We gotta chop that stuff, say, I love you and no. I love you and no. This is my sacred palace, my sacred chalice. I don't let in your sacred phallus unless you keep him clean, enlightened, you take care, and no more dumping in me. So, what are you gonna do to love yourself today? Post in the comments below. I can't wait to hear how you're gonna celebrate your sacred chalice. And I will see you in the next video. Subscribe, some more sacred sexuality and twin flame tips, pussy power awakening tips, and all kinds of love and magic to come. I will see you in the next video. Namaste. Namaste.